your friendly neighborhood liberal expert here. Had a couple of things I wanted to, well, just pretty much one thing, one person to talk about. And let me start off with this. This is my buddy right here. That's his name, Buddy, with an IE. So, something that is extremely evident, and we saw this during Barack Obama's lead up to his candidacy and throughout his campaigning and all of that. He capitalized on the fact that he was black. And I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for that. But it's the truth. It's the absolute truth. He tried to use Martin Luther King with the whole, I have a dream today. But the problem with that was that I believe it was Martin Luther King, he said, judging by the content of their character, let me say that again, by the content of their character, and not by the color of the skin. Say that again. And not by the color of their skin. So as would have it when it comes to the liberals, they have this uncanny ability to guilt people into doing certain things. Why do I know this? Because I grew up with it. I understand the whole guilting a kid into doing something. Come on, people, don't guilt your kids into doing something. All they're doing is they're just going to perpetuate that. Anyways, that's a discussion for another time. But that is a liberal mindset thing. That strategy. It's a selfish thing. It's what our founders would probably look at as being something that's inherent in our nature, and our nature is inherently bad. We are selfish people. Again, I'm getting off topic here. I'm going on a tangent. We can delve into that later. Why I'm bringing this thing up with race is I would like to bring to attention, I don't think a lot of people are really talking about it too much. They're not really on the right side of things. I've heard it in some areas, but not much. But I think we really, really, really need to get ahead of this. Kamala Harris. Yes, her. Kamala Harris. Okay. So, I think, and I'm coming straight out with this, I think they are grooming her for a 2020 run. It's been alluded to, it's been mentioned, it's been speculated, all this other stuff. The truth is, they are. And here's what they're going to, and if you read her Twitter feed, if you get anything, the comments that she's making, and she's coming out, it is mirror image to that of Barack Obama. Now, the thing with the left, the thing with liberals is, well, first of all, I have to make this blanket statement because there's nothing new under the sun. And the only thing that they're doing is duplicating what's quote unquote worked in the past for them, because they don't know anything else. I mean, kind of like that whole notion where a dog returns to his vomit, they eat it up, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So this is where it's going. They are trying to recreate Barack Obama's bid, run, campaign, and eventual presidency. And they're going to not only run on the fact that she's a woman, because we all know how the left likes to play the race card, the sexist card, and all those other cards, because they believe it benefits them. And I think we right-minded, common sense-minded folks out there get that. We just need to spread that message and get that word out to those people who are kind of like sitting on the fence, not really knowing which side to go and all that. But anyhow, so So the big thing, one of the things that I found on her or her Twitter rather, is that breaking up immigrant families and separating children from their parents is wrong. We can keep America safe without being callous. Well, I'll tell you what, not telling somebody the truth is callous. You know why? Because it keeps them blinded. And then over time, they become calloused to the truth. Does that make sense? Okay, so she's going to fool people to make people think it's about doing the right thing. Doing the sensible, let's see, what's another thing? You know, the good thing to do. I did my good deed today. Yes, I opened a door for an old lady. I'm going to heaven, baby. Yeah, that's this. That's this. Okay. And they're also bringing the kids into it, which Hitler did. Hitler always brought the kids into it because it's a manipulation tactic. That's what liberalism is all about. Anyhow, so there's that. Okay. And I think she's going to be ramping that up a little bit more because Trump is building this wall. And, you know, we've got to make him look like the bad guy. Because in the end, what it is they make the truth look like it's going to hurt you. And we, the liberal left, need to take care of you. The greatest lie the devil done told was convince people he doesn't exist. Kamala Harris again. Okay. So, recent analysis reported the sixth largest Wall Street bank saved $3.59 billion in taxes last quarter, all thanks to the GOP tax scam. It's a tax scam. It's more evident than ever the Republican tax plan is a $1 trillion bank heist that will be paid by our children for years to come. Are you serious? Excuse me, I gleeked. For real. Okay, hold on one second. It's a bank heist, and our children are going to be paying it for years to come. Well, it's funny they're using that argument now because that was heavy. The Tea Party, I mean, that was one of the biggest things, was the taxes and stuff with the Barack Obama, the Obamacare. It was just increasing taxes. So we need to cut spending. And Obama increased the deficit by trillions of dollars. Trump's only been in office for what? Going on 2 years now, right? So cutting taxes is going to force children to pay for what? No, I don't get that. Because a tax cut is an injection into the economy. It injects revenue into the economy because it allows people to keep more of what they have. As one commenter noted, it's not the damn government's money, Cammie. When will you liberals understand the private sector is much better with money than you folks in the government? And that's so true. Remember what I was saying in my last one? Liberals think they're so smart that they have to take care of you and I. Because we don't know what we're doing. Part of life is about making mistakes and learning from them. Liberals have a wonderful way of making the mistakes themselves and saying they're the ones that need to correct it. But they don't want you to make mistakes to learn for yourself, because it's kind of like the Catholic Church. Oh, did I say that? Back when Martin Luther was in the Catholic Church, they haven't removed themselves too much from that kind of thing today. Research Martin Luther and why he broke away from the Catholic Church. And it had a lot to do with money, power, things like that. Yeah, they became the new Empire of Rome. And yeah, anyways, that's another story for another day, which I will keep track of and discuss that at further lengths, further depths rather, at another time. But I just thought that was interesting. Now they're going for this. They're going after the Republican tax plan. Funny. Okay, another thing that she says is, I am a firm believer in the people. This is the good one. This is a good one right here. I am a firm believer in the people. She's a firm believer in the people. Well, it was people who voted for, got Trump into office. That's an interesting thing to say. It was our electoral system, the electoral college. He won the electoral vote, which was put in place by our founders because they knew that going by the popular vote alone ain't gonna cut it, because mob doesn't rule in a constitutional republic. But anyways, and she goes on to say, if given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. The great point is to bring them the real facts. President Abraham Lincoln said that, but she's quoting him, so she's, in a sense, taken on those words for her own. So, does she really believe in the people? That's my question. First of all, the fact that she's a liberal tells me she doesn't really believe in the people. She doesn't, because she would have accepted the fact that President Trump is our president. You see what I'm saying here? Okay. And if given the truth, I don't know a day when the liberals have actually confirmed the truth. Come out and said, yes, you know what? Barack Obama, in fact, lied when he said you can keep your doctors and you keep your plans if you like the both. Nope. No. Because the truth is, they hoodwinked everybody. And you've yet to hear a liberal say that. Okay. And the point on... okay, so they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. You know what the crisis was? The fact that Hillary Clinton could have been president. That would have caused a national crisis. But we came through! And she's not! And the great point is to bring them the real facts. Well, we can't depend on the mainstream media because they do not bring the real facts. No. It's folks like you and I who get out there on social media and all of this to get the word out. And Obama's deep state thing, yeah. Yeah, buddy. You think you're pulling one over on Trump. He's like light years ahead of all you dumbasses. Oh, it's a hoot. You know what? We live in a great time. We really do. It's fun being part of this day and age in history. We've got a non-politician as a president. That could be better. That's great. And this was a long video, and I'm going to touch up on some other things later. I'll probably pick up on Kamala Harris a little bit more later. There's some things that I'd like to pinpoint, nail down, all that good stuff. But if you have any topics, if you got any questions or whatever, post them in the comments. And as I hear everybody say on these type videos to woo you into liking or not liking or whatever, I don't care. You don't have to like it. Right, buddy? All right. So I am the friendly neighborhood liberal expert. Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web in his eyes, catches thieves just like flies. Italian Spider-Man, Italian Spider-Man, Italian Spider-Man, Italian Spider-Man. Buonasera, Pussycat, rock and roll, Pussycat. Italian Spider-Man, Italian Spider-Man, Italian Spider-Man, Italian Spider-Man. Buonasera, Pussycat. See you later.
because